just north of Newbridge on Wye, well, northwest of Newbridge on Wye. Rather surprised how dry it is. I know this is a hard surface, but nothing really holding. I'd 1 or 2 spots, but nothing major. Let's hope it stays that way. Just had to get out and have a look at the map on the bonnet. Ordnance survey maps were not built to be used inside a Land Rover, not without folding them anyway. Don't like to do that, but that means just buy more, and I do have, as I've probably said before, a bit of a fetish for them. A little bit of explanation, I suppose. See, you may think I'm being a bit overcautious. One, time is against me, and look at the way the clouds are going. That may also be against me as well with the rain. We'll see. When it happens, we'll deal with it. It may mean more diversions, but you may think I'm being a bit overcautious with some of the lanes. Time, as I say, is a factor. When I go too far down the lane, or not all of them, to find out that for whatever reason, bad surface, blocked, no longer a byway, whatever, I don't want to waste my time, basically. And the other thing is, and I am breaking a guideline, I'm on my own. Couldn't get anybody to come with me, which is a problem with shift work. I'm off when other people aren't. Simple as that, really. And therefore I am being a bit more selective. Not far from here there are some lanes that are, or roads, green roads, that are, well, at least a couple of miles long, maybe a little bit more than that. I'm not going to go down those. I haven't got the time, for one thing, and I am quite well prepared. Okay, I've got my mobile phone. The signal may not work. My CB's gone pop. Not that there's many people on it these days, but I have got a PMR, a rather good one that's, I think it's got about a 4 kilometre range, of course, like all radios, as the crow flies. Failing that, as long as I can still walk and nothing too disastrous goes wrong, I'll just walk to get help. This is sweet, this one is. Lovely, through the trees. clock has ticked on yet more, as it always does, of course. We've been going 5 hours, and fortunately I will be heading to a bit of Wales that I don't know very well, but I know quite a lot more than I've done of most of today so far. Not sure whether this is, it probably is, but most of the time we've been following the River Wye, but all very pleasant. From an enjoyment point of view, if you do it in the week, it's a lot quieter anyway. I suppose from the if something happens that you don't really want to happen, then there ain't so many people about to help you. So balance it up, folks. Balance the, dare I say, risk. Elan Village, that's what we're after. Elan Village both ways. We're going left. Fudge with a capital F. Well, folks, another diversion, although I don't think this one's quite official. Perhaps it's an emergency one, as it were, but the fact remains is, even if they could move, which I dare say they could, I didn't even bother asking them, there's a hole in the tarmac for a drain, and it's got to be, I don't know, 18 inch 2 feet deep, and I don't know, maybe 2 foot across. In other words, without waffle boards or something like that, I'm not going to be going over them, and there's no way around either. So we'll just take it easy reversing, and we'll have to go the other way. It's a shame, because this is a nice route. And here we are back at the turning where we turned left before. Anyway, I'm still going to have a T&P stop at Elan Village in the visitor centre, as long as it's open. And then we'll have to think about the route again, I think. Still, I suppose it makes it more interesting than just follow exactly as you've planned. We would have come from the left there. And just to point out those who maybe watch, fancied a Defender, never driven one, maybe you've driven one and you don't like it, They are, well, old-fashioned in a way, not perfect, they're certainly not modern in some respects. But how comfortable is it? Well, we're coming up to 5 3/4 hours of driving, and my legs still work fine, and my bum is still alive. I have no backache, so they ain't too bad. Yeah, there's the old suspension bridge. Ooh, will we make it? Yeah, just.